Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. So today I brought a special guest with me in this video, my friend Teangle.
Hi guys.
And today we are doing a video in collaboration with Teangle. They sent us a box of their matcha with different flavors, so we're going to be trying them today. Personally, I have never made matcha myself, but it's obviously really trendy right now. Everyone seems to be drinking it, and I decided to bring Tanwin along because she does drink matcha at home, so I thought she could bring in some good insights because she has some experience with matcha.
Yeah, I enjoy drinking matcha from time to time if I need a pick-me-up in the morning, but I wouldn't consider myself a matcha connoisseur, and I've only ever tried one brand of matcha, so I'm excited to try Teangle's brand today.
Okay. So first, they sent us some larger packs and then some individual packets. So the flavors that we got are ginger and lemongrass, chai and peppermint. Any of them appeal to you at first sight?
The chai sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm not super into lemongrass, so I'm really excited to see how that tastes.
And then there's a tumbler. This one's cute. Matcha waiting for.
Oh, that's cute.
And then they sent like a shaker bottle, which I think you can use this to actually make the matcha instead of using like a frother or a whisk. So we're gonna get our setup ready and then we'll be back to try them out.
So we have our 3 flavors here. Do you have a preference of what you want to start with? This one is like not that common in my opinion, so
it's the flavor we're the most intrigued about, so I would say let's start first with that one.
So on the packaging it says 100% natural, which is good. And this one specifically contains Japanese matcha, ginger, lemongrass, and stevia. And the benefits of this one specifically is that it promotes fat loss, it reduces bloating, it increases energy, it reduces stress and anxiety, and then it improves focus.
Okay,
That's
nice.
pretty cool. I didn't know that matcha could do that for you. So the instructions are pretty straightforward. We need to put 1 to 2 Teangle spoons in hot or cold water into the shaker, and then we just shake it, and that's it.
Sweet.
So let's give it a try.
How does it smell?
It smells like matcha. The matcha is pretty overpowering, but it has a little hint of ginger.
Yeah. Can we just pour it in?
Yeah,
I'm like, this is my first time.
Teangle spoonful.
And how much do we put?
I think we should put just enough to dilute it.
Okay, tell me when to stop. Oh my god, did I know?
I think that's good. Like when I make matcha, I put like the smallest amount of water because I like to add a lot of milk.
Right. Okay.
So we have some ice in our glasses, and I'm gonna fill them up with a little bit of milk.
So we went with 1% today, but I think we use almond milk.
I use oat milk.
Oh,
you could really use any milk that you like though. We're gonna make a pretty small serving since we're gonna be trying a lot of matcha today.
Do you always put milk first, or can you do the other way around?
You could do either way. I like putting the milk first, and then you could pour the matcha on top and see it kind of like flow into the milk.
It's more aesthetic.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start little because I don't want one to like not have any. Does it look right?
Yeah.
So
So just like look-wise, I find that this matcha isn't that green, and maybe it is because of the ginger and lemongrass. It has like a yellow tint. It is sweet. It's a lot sweeter than I expected, and I do taste that lemongrass now.
I like it. It's really fresh. Yeah, the lemongrass is not too overpowering. And yeah, I feel like I wouldn't need to add sweetener. Like I could drink this like comfortably, I guess.
Yeah. Like if I were to make this again, we would probably do 2 scoops of matcha.
Well,
since
a
we're
little bit
splitting
more.
it, but 1 scoop per person and just a little bit of water, I feel like would be good for 1 person.
This is really good.
Yeah, it is sweet, but it's good. It's not like too sweet.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
good. Okay, so let's try the peppermint next.
I'm down.
So this one contains Japanese matcha again, peppermint, and stevia. so I am assuming that this one's gonna be pretty sweet as well.
Okay.
Same benefits as before. Promotes fat loss, reduces bloating, increases energy, stress and anxiety, and
ready for the summer balls.
Focus. Yeah. And it smells like gum.
It does, oh my god. It kind of smells like coconut, is that just me?
I kind of get that. This one's dark.
Yeah, this one's definitely more of like what I imagine when I think of like a matcha color. Cheers.
Cheers.
Peppermint.
I find that the peppermint is very overpowering. Like, I don't get a matcha taste here. I kind of just taste peppermint.
For me, the peppermint is like the aftertaste. At first, I didn't taste it.
Really? Like, I think this would be good for someone that maybe doesn't like a strong matcha taste, but wants the benefits of matcha.
I'm pleasantly surprised because I don't like peppermint as a flavor.
It's not super overpowering, but between the matcha and the peppermint, I can taste the peppermint more, but overall this drink is still very light. Oh, this one though, it doesn't taste as sweet as the other one. Do you find that?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Between this one and the lemongrass, I think I like the lemongrass more.
Me too. I know there's a lot of people that drink peppermint tea, so I think if you drink peppermint tea, this is like a nice transition into drinking matcha.
Agreed.
And yeah, it's nice to have like a different selection than just the classic, so pretty interesting.
Yeah.
These are good. I'm like really excited about matcha in general. Okay, best for last, I think.
Best for last is the chai.
We are saying best just because that's what we think. We're just excited about chai.
This one contains Japanese matcha, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and stevia. So the filter is nice because, oh, how do I put it in?
Oh yeah,
it'll catch all like the chunky bits. That's kind of a bonus.
This is to drink 2 times a day, morning and lunch. I guess you just shouldn't drink it at night because you'll be too awake, maybe?
Yeah, it has caffeine in it.
Okay.
I'll put on the wrist guard and give it a try.
Nice. Number 3. Cheers.
So this is the chai.
Spicy?
Yeah, maybe we added too much milk, but I taste like the chai flavor, but not so much the matcha flavor.
Yeah, I think this one is the one that tastes the least like matcha, but it's a really nice chai flavor. You can definitely taste all of the spices.
And again, it has all the matcha benefits, so that's nice. One thing that I just thought about is that you could use these to bake like matcha brownies or something, and since they do have additional flavors, it would add like a really interesting taste to your brownies.
That's a good point.
Like, I feel like the chai would be really good in like a baked good.
Or like the peppermint would be fun around like the holidays or something.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, which one is your favorite?
Hands down, my favorite is the ginger and lemongrass.
Which is crazy because that's the one we thought we wouldn't like.
Yeah, it's the one that I wasn't intrigued.
This one felt the most like fresh. Like I feel like if I'm like waking up in the morning, like this is what I want to start my day with.
Yeah, I would love to drink this in the morning. One thing that we did notice while making the matcha is that the filter at the top of the shaker captures the froth, the foam. So when you're pouring it out, it doesn't really get that foamy. If you did want to add foam to the matcha, you'd have to take off the filter and pour it in.
I do like the froth.
Yeah, me too. It's really refreshing, especially when cold. Probably because of the ginger.
I feel like you could make this into like a lemonade like in the summer.
Yeah, like if we were to use just the mix, the water and the matcha and then add lemonade, that'd be really good.
I feel like this one would be more of like maybe a winter go-to. Like peppermint always kind of reminds me of Christmas and the holidays, so I think it's nice to have a selection and you can kind of switch out the flavors that you go to depending on like the time of the year.
Yeah.
Because you'd probably get bored of one flavor if you always have it.
The chai flavor is very comforting. It's really
That
nice.
one also feels more of like a wintry. I think if I was having it warm, I would want to go for the chai. Whereas these ones, I feel like I like drinking them cold, and I think I would enjoy them with milk too.
Yeah.
So now that we've tried all the flavors, what did you think about today's tasting session?
I enjoyed these flavors, but I feel like I would drink them if I was craving a flavor. Like the regular matcha just tastes like matcha, and I like that taste. But if I were in the mood for something refreshing, I would probably turn towards the lemongrass and ginger. Like it's nice to mix things up with like the different flavors.
Yeah, like you said, Tanawan, I think there's like a different flavor for every mood. Personally, I drink milk in the morning, so I would see myself maybe adding this one to my morning milk, and then these two I would see myself having them like after lunch for a snack. These two flavors would satisfy like a craving. And another thing is, I guess if you're not a big matcha person but you are interested in the benefits, then the flavors I think make it a little bit easier to get into drinking matcha. I also believe they have other flavors available, so if you want to check out any of the ones we tried today or what else they have to offer, then definitely check out their website. They are Canadian, so if you are from Canada, then you don't have to worry about duties, and I believe if you subscribe you get free shipping as well.
Nice. And if you are just getting into matcha, they have pretty good products to like start you off. Like if you were to get this, you'd be set with mixing your matcha, and you wouldn't need like a whisk or a frother if you didn't have one.
Otherwise, I think this wraps it up for today. I hope you guys enjoyed our little matcha tasting session. And Tanawan, thank you for joining me and helping me navigate the world of matcha, because like I said before, this is totally new to me, so thanks a lot.
Yeah, anytime. I had a lot of fun.
See you guys next time. Cheers.
Cheers.